I am recording.
Let's go do snake dip.
We're gonna go show the obstacle that we came down yesterday. But go up it and then come down.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna try the obstacle we came down last night. We're gonna climb it. And Jen's gonna film with she got a GoPro for her birthday, and
Getting my exercise in for the day.
at work. So we're gonna film this obstacle. Try to get you guys all kinds of different footage.
All right, wait a minute.
Alright, that was the first little section. We got another little rock garden up here, and then a nice ledge to step up. Jen wants to get out in
Tired.
front of me. You gonna go out in front of me? Or are you just gonna follow me? I'm still recording.
All right.
So I have a bumper mount. Put my GoPro on the bumper mount, and then Jen's got the handheld.
It's a steep climb.
That way we try to get you less shaky video. Right now, my tire's cold. They're holding around 14 psi. It says we're 72 degrees. It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We anticipating having to do this obstacle. Jen's front lockers, her solenoid, the wires have became detached, so we had purchased a new solenoid, and this morning we replaced it to make sure she had front lockers. And then another Jeeper came by and he told us that there is another option out besides this way, so that we could go instead of having to climb this obstacle. Jen wasn't really anxious to climb this obstacle this morning or tomorrow morning. So I figure if we're gonna try the other way out, we'll get you some footage here of the obstacle today.
You're hung up on your shock mount. Back up and go, little driver. You're okay, keep coming. A little more. Okay, now go passenger, and you're gonna go up on the rock on your right.
Kind of muscled over it.
I'm almost falling.
The Falcon set on the softest setting, and for boulders I've been liking that. Okay, I'm gonna wait for Jennifer. I think she's falling behind, so I'm gonna pause for a moment and wait for Jennifer. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, Jennifer's walked by me. So now let's crawl up and see if we can walk by her. Alright, this is a nice little climb here. Alright, we're locked up front and rear. And we're just slowly using forward low and slowly climbing up this obstacle snake trail. Oh, there's a Jeep up here with a broken axle. It was here when we came in last night, so they haven't come to recover it yet. Obviously, I think the bumper cam should be giving you a good view of it right now, if everything's working properly. We're gonna stop and Jen wants to take some pictures of it, so she'll probably whip out the other camera. It's 4.0 Sahara. Alright, score recovery stickers all over. Now here's the real gnarly obstacle right ahead of us.
I'm tired.
Okay, Jen's tired. I gotta pause.
I need a break. Okay, there's a Jeep that's been up here since we came down yesterday. This is about, I want to say halfway, but this is the issue. Oh, no bueno. So we'll see if there's any kind of a recovery. But you know, they're a score, so we gotta know someone. GoPro, take a photo. All right. Whew. This is a tough climb.
This is like probably the main obstacle, I would say, of this part. It's,
Oh, man.
This section is pretty tough coming up. It was pretty entertaining coming down.
Ooh.
I think it's going to be a little tougher going back up it. I'm going to try to go real slow. Let the tires grip the stone. Climb up it. Let that 4 low work. Try not to dip my doors here. Alrighty. Alright, I'm gonna pause and wait for Jennifer to catch up. She's being the getting all the mobile footage. I'm gonna pause you guys, okay? Hold on.
Oh.
How's my mobile camera woman holding in there? Sound like you're breathing hard. You okay? Getting your exercise? Hey, watch them dropping F-bombs. We're on YouTube. Rated PG-13. Alright, she ought to be coming into view here, walking up in front of the bumper cam. So long as hopefully that's... we don't know the duration of the batteries yet. And, we're learning all that stuff. But you get a Jennifer Booty climbing the hill. I think she's sexy. I'd say that she's gonna fall over. Alright, looks like she found her spot. Let's go for it. Pretty loose stuff, so that's why I'm not trying to do any whiskey throttle kind of stuff. It's dusty, silty, very dry, and a lot of loose, sharp, broken granite. So it's not something you want to be doing a lot of wheel spin on. Alright, I'm going to wait for Jennifer up here. I think this is where I can turn around. Yeah, this is the end of the obstacle. And then I'll turn around up here and go back down there for you guys. We'll go back to camp and have a beer. Alright, we're turning all the lock.
Go.
Here's Jennifer with Snake Lake in the background. And we're doing the Snake Lake Trail, the obstacle. We just climbed it. Alright, so we came down it last night, or not last night, yesterday afternoon. And I was pretty tired. I worked all night, obviously, so I had no sleep. So we didn't take the time to film it. So I figured today we'd get you some footage. I climbed it, and now we're gonna get some footage going back down it. And that way you guys got some YouTube footage of Snake Lake and the Snake Lake Trail. Gold Lake was a bust for us. We got there too late. We did talk to some hikers. They were kayakers and fishermen. They were fishing the lakes, and they told us that they had grabbed the last spot. They kayaked across the lake to the last spot on Thursday evening, and that in fact he walked up 2 steps and somebody else vehicle was pulling in pretty much same time, so they ended up sharing the spot.
Oh, there you go.
So that worked out. All right, I don't know if I'm recording because the
You
screen.
are, it's beeping.
Okay, because the screen might.
Yeah, you got it closest to make the screen.
So that way it saves energy.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
that's
yeah,
cool.
the ear button's red.
Yeah, so they said that they got the last spot Thursday afternoon. So we bypassed that and bopped around, and people told us of different spots. We were talking to people that Pacific Crest Trail winds through here. So we, you know, there's a lot of hikers and a lot of different camping areas available for BCTers and Jeepers, obviously, also. So they're very particular here, though, about camping off trail. You got to stay at certain spots. They list them on all their signs, and I believe this one was listed. So we're trying to stay within all the realms of legalities. We're not 100% certain. We're just started exploring here, but we're at a well-established camp, pre-existing fire pit. We're doing, you know, all our due diligence, following the rules. But we think we're in a good spot. I know that a lot of these spots are supposed to be available too for PCTers, so usually they coincide, the Jeep trails, camps, and we use them for Jeep camping, they use them for PCT camping. So, and I think it gives access for trail angels to come and leave food and water and that kind of stuff too.
Yeah. Well, they got plenty of water.
Yeah, here with the beautiful lake.
There's all sorts of little trails for them that I've seen that they
go down to get water,
yeah,
take a bath, and all do good lake
it's
stuff.
very shallow.
Yeah, it's very beautiful.
But it's very clear.
Yeah, you can see from up here. You can see through the water to the bottom.
Oh yeah, you can see like the rocks.
Yeah, you see, it's very clear.
I don't know how shallow it is in the middle, but I can see
at the edge. It's nice. You can get out.
Way that I could walk like up to my thighs.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. Well, Jennifer's ready now, so
hop in, or do you want me to go behind you?
Or walk in front, whatever. In front, probably better footage coming down if you're ahead of me. Okay. So it's a pretty steep decline. Actually, let me see here. Let's use the hill descent. Look at that. Hill descent's on. So go in manual mode. And right now, I think we are at the lowest. It is set at a half a mile. Which for this trail, I didn't use it coming in yesterday, but that's about the right speed for this trail. That thing's neat, the hill descent. It just crawls you on down. You don't ever afraid of losing going barreling down the hill. It just keeps you. Let's go to 1.2 miles an hour. This isn't this a drop off with a little tree on the right? I think right here is kind of a man that does get them brakes to squealing though, doesn't it? That's going to be irritating on video. I apologize now for that. Okay, yeah, we got to drop in between these boulders here. So mainly I'm trying to miss the one on the passenger side. I believe would be the best drop in. There we go. Ah, that's it. That's the one I was talking about. Now let's get way passenger and steer into the fall. And we're pointed like straight down right now. And we're crawling downhill. Real slow. This is definitely a descent. Alright. Now we get over this tree root, and that should clear this obstacle. And hopefully we got you some good GoPro on that. Yeah, that hill descent is, that squeak's irritating me. But it is nice to, I'm just exactly cruising down at 1.2 miles an hour, it says. Probably need some brake clean. I got dust in there or something. Skyjacker. Got the quality stuff. So Jen's tailing me. She'll get the back end footage. And I'm hoping the battery in the bumper cam, because we turned it on at the bottom of the hill, and I'm hoping that we don't know the longevity of the batteries yet, but we're hoping it lasts all the way up and down. And our camp's right there. I can see my camp. Camped in the pines. Okay, let's see how's Jen doing. Oh, she's right behind me. Perfect. They say the average human walks about 2 miles an hour. And at present, being set at 1.2 miles an hour, Jen should be able to keep up with me. Now this next little step, Jen got very off camber last night and panicked, and she had kind of took a poor line. She cut the turn a little bit early. So we'll see how we go down it this afternoon. Betty sits a little bit wider than Jennifer, so on the off-camera stuff, Betty feels a lot more stable, where the toad is a little bit narrower. And I think Jen has a 4-inch lift on the toad, where we pretty much are equal when you sit side by side, but it does, on the off-camera stuff, the toad definitely feels more unstable than Betty does. Betty handles off-camera very well. She feels very, that extra 6 inches of width makes you feel much better. All right, here we are. We're dropping into it. And we're just gonna, that's the diff eater. I see the diff eater had trouble going up. Catching my shock mounts. So we'll aim this way to try to keep a tire on it. There we go. And Jen slid sideways last night, and she kind of got kicked over to the side a little bit. I gotta wait for her. She's gotta catch up. I'm going 1.2 miles an hour too fast. Maybe I went 0.2 miles an hour too fast. Okay, here she comes. She's catching up. At least keep her in where she's still getting footage. Yeah, so she slid off them rocks and she kind of got kicked over to the side, and she was kind of tilted like that, and she let out a squeal. So we got her talked off that spot, and she made the rest of the way. She's very happy to have gotten to camp. But we had discussed, you know, if this was an in and out, and I see the other rigs. There's another rig camped across on the other side of the hill over there. And it might be that was the rig that we talked to. I think it is. And they must have came up just for a picnic. So they told us that there's another out over on that side of the lake, and to look for it, to make a left, and it'll take us back out, similar to the way we came in. So Jennifer's falling behind. That was the last major obstacle. I think there's one more little step up here, but we did the snake trail obstacle up and down. Got you guys some GoPro footage, some dash me talking to you, bullet BSing with you guys footage, and I'll probably I'll try to edit so that way my voiceover, I can use all the other footages and try to keep my voiceover. Hopefully the brake squeal. Let me see if I can turn that off now. Yeah, that brake squeal was kind of using the hill descent was a little annoying. So hopefully that doesn't overwhelm the footage. And so right now I'm just using regular brakes, and it's a lot quieter. So we got a couple little boulders here to drop out into the camp. And oh, there we go. I remember there's like a little pumpkin eater on the, see that sharp one right there? I think we just come around here like so and get a tire on it, and we'll be all right. There, okay, it's right there now under my front passenger tire. Instead of having a diff, now it's hitting my sliders, which are a much better place to hit than your pumpkin. And now we got a very sharp left turn here. We gotta kind of hug the edge of this little, it's not really much of a shelf road. Enough you can flop over though. You just gotta hug the edge of it. It's been well maintained. They have a lot of boulders stacked.
Well, I'm glad we don't have to come up
Let's
this.
see how Jennifer's doing.
Although, you know,
Oh, see her.
John did it.
Maybe she took a shortcut.
But there's
Oh, there she is.
an out and back.
I'm waving to her. Hi,
Out
Jennifer.
and back around the lake.
She's about 20 yards behind me, so
We're told
I'm
that
probably
we're
going.
as this.
I should put the hill descent at half a
I'm
mile an
happy
hour.
about that.
Okay. There we go. We're coming into camp. Our last bit
Got
of
that for the day.
off camber. And then we drop into camp. And this, I believe, is a Snake Lake camp. Snake Lake. I imagine they might call it Snake Lake because that trail snakes down to it. I don't know. That was a nice run up and top to the obstacle, up to the top of the obstacle, and back down to camp. Now we can have an adult beverage and waste the rest of the day relaxing and doing a whole lot of nothing. I have to work tomorrow night, be back at work, so we like to relax today and have a nice dinner. Maybe we'll do some camp cooking creations for you guys. And then we like to
Break my neck.
pack up lazy in the morning. We're only an hour and a half from home. With trail, probably 2 hours or better. Maybe a little over 2 hours, I imagine. But we're not very far from Reno. That way I try to be in Reno, say before noon, so I can take a nap to be at work at 8. Try not to run over our stuff that we left laying around. All right, we are back at camp. There you go,
Okay.
Snake Trail. The obstacle, that's the main obstacle of Snake Trail. Pretty good obstacle. It's enough off camber to make you pucker a little bit. It's a little dusty, slippery, so it does have that
like this
conditions, so you know if you slide off a rock, you can get in a bad position pretty quick. If you take it slow, use your wits, keep your wits about you, it's not too bad. So we hopefully got you good GoPro footage with our new GoPros, improve our trail footage, and hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching.
Huh.
You still filming?
Yeah.
Okay. How's the water?
Huh. A little easier coming down.
You get some good footage?
I hope so.
Let's go play with our GoPros and see what we got. GoPro?